Hey guys, this is Zorik.
And I'm Joyce.
Today we're gonna share a little bit about ourselves and about God has been teaching us during this season and how we've been encouraged by the COV members.
Also, towards the end of the video, I'll be sharing some announcements for our church.
So let's start with this. We got married during pandemic. It wasn't easy, but it was pretty interesting. And it turned out better than we anticipated. We had this big plan for a big wedding, but Joyce would say medium size. We planned our wedding even before we got engaged because we thought this is what we want to do. And comes March, pandemic hit. And all our plans, all our honeymoon, all our wedding plans has been changed. And everything was canceled. The hard part was not knowing what's gonna happen, and it was really frustrating from times to times. However, during this season, God really taught us to trust Him, to trust that His plans are better than our plans, to surrender to Him, and knowing that He's our loving Father. He loves us more than anyone else in this world, and His ways are always better than our ways. And when we surrender to Him and when we give to Him and we say, God, you know the best, we gonna follow whatever you want us to follow. And then things turn actually in a better way. Our wedding was really intimate. We loved that we could concentrate on the covenant. Versus the event. Team really worked with us. We got married in a church, and people helped us, COV members helped us to decorate the place. It was so amazing, and having a small dinner and a photo shoot after the wedding was so amazing. We were so blessed with all the people there that were there for us.
Yeah, and we are just so incredibly thankful for those that have blessed us in our season. We are so grateful that in the time of having, not a lot of stores open, we were able to receive a lot of gifts from a lot of you to help start our lives together, which was really new because it was hard. I had to buy secondhand furniture on Facebook Marketplace, and so it was so helpful. But even just doing community groups together via Zoom and from a distance also was so encouraging. Although it's not, all of our preferred way of communication. However, we all, showed up, and I think that's what matters is just showing up. And you never know how the Lord will speak to you in those moments where you show up and dive right in with believers. So highly recommend everyone to join our community as much as possible, because we also learned that the hard way. When we first got married, we worked a lot, even the weekends, and we noticed that was not encouraged. It was we were not getting much
we weren't getting plugged
in. Yeah, we weren't engaging, and we kind of started to feel distant, even physically, but also my heart, just feeling I'm a little distant. So I think that's something that we had to grow and learn from. And so the Bible verse that really was the highlight of the season for me was Isaiah 55 verses 8-9. And it says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." And that verse really has spoken and encouraged us in trusting in the Father, in His great love for us, and to know that His extravagant love covers everything, and knowing that we don't have to worry, we don't have to be so anxious, but we can just rest in His arms.
Yes.
So
we encourage every one of you guys, even though this could be the things may be different than what you expected and planned as far as a community, just to stay connected. Come to the Zoom call at 11:30. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's not the same as being in person, but this is what we have, and
Just show up.
show up. Yeah, be with people, be with your community, and get plugged in.
Yeah. So with that said, please join us for Zoom calls on Sundays at 11:30 a.m. This coming Sunday this week, we will be doing communion together. So I highly encourage you all to bring your elements, whatever form that is, and to do our communion as we gather on Zoom.
Yeah.
Additionally, if you're not plugged in with a small group, please join.
All for listening. It was a little longer than we anticipated. I hope see you guys in a Zoom call this Sunday.
Bye, everyone.